this while I was fucking like out of it, so I will try and remember the show.
Wait, what? Wait, sorry, I'm hearing a voice right now. Are you hearing that voice?
No! Not again!
What?
No, you don't understand. Oh my god, it's Ryan! He went missing! We found him!
No,
yeah, we found Ryan!
Wait, I didn't go missing, I just...
You did!
What?
You're the guy that lives in the listeners. You live in their phone, and you went missing, and everyone was worried about you.
Yeah, we had so many tearful listeners ringing in. Where is my Ryan? My phone is not complete without Ryan looking at me over my shoulder while I'm on hentai.
Yeah, you know when we do the call show segment, when we have live on air, we have listeners call in.
Since when did we do that?
Since day one, we do that.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss.
It's okay. Instant loss is a very normal thing to happen around here.
Fuck off.
So, hi, ladies, gentlemen, MBs, dolls, witches, etc. Hi,
Bottoms,
Stargate Oversight. What?
Bottoms, tops, yeah.
Yeah, tops, bottoms, switches, get back on the wall.
Don't forget the power bombs. They are, they're instrumental to every
shout out to the power buttons. We're off to a great start.
Sorry, this is incredibly awkward of the movie we're talking about as well.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, guys.
So, yes, hello everybody, we are Stargate Oversight, of course, as Hope said. This is the bonus episode, that's right. And, yeah, that's right. This time it was my turn to pick a bonus.
And you made us watch a good movie.
And I made you watch a good movie, yeah.
It's alright.
I thought after Under Siege we probably needed a break.
Hey! Under Siege is a good movie. I will not hear this.
Not here, but it's a bad movie. It's also it's a fun and it's hysterical.
It's also not. It's also just fun. I wouldn't say it's a bad. It's good. I'd say it's actually legitimately good.
No, it isn't.
No.
Okay.
Under Siege is good, and then not Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone.
Steven Seagal steps on stage, and then
it
for
ruins
fuck's
the
sake.
whole movie. Yeah.
I don't. I like it.
But no, I think because we were all going kind of insane during that episode, so I thought we needed to sort of pull it back and just have a movie that's just unironically just good.
Yep.
Now, one that still has a lot that we can say a lot about, but... And that, of course, yes, is Evangelion 1.11. You are not alone.
You are not podcasting.
You are not alone.
Well, you might be alone listening to this, but certainly myself, Hope, and Ryan, this bonus episode, are not alone, are we?
We got a guest. We brought my cat on.
Do we? Wait, your cat can talk?
Yeah, my cat's called Storm, and our guest today is called Storm. Hi,
Hey,
Storm.
Storm. I think you're away. You said you'd be a minute, didn't you? Yep.
That's awkward.
He didn't tell me that. He's just said, to me. So I was starting recording.
Oops.
Pronouns for the rest of us while we wait for Storm.
Hi, yep, it's me as usual, Arctisha Frost. My pronouns are she and her.
Hi, I'm Hope. My pronouns are she and it.
Hello, I'm Ryan, the most important member of the podcast, because when I go missing, everyone goes nuts. And my pronouns are he and him.
Yeah, when the men go away, everyone goes crazy. That's exactly how it is.
I mean, isn't that what the...
was missing, but...
Hey, look, listen. It's not my fault that I get kidnapped every other week.
Yeah, you're just too much of an alpha male. People just want to kidnap you and take you.
Oh, yeah, that's how that works.
Plus, as keen listeners will know, the FBI is constantly on a lookout for Ryan.
Listen, the FBI doesn't exist. It's a myth.
But they want to reclaim their, superhuman podcast that they made.
Shut up. They don't know They don't know.
Exactly.
I'm alive, guys.
In the same CIA lab that they made Vorsh.
They made what?
They made Ryan.
They made what?
Yeah, they made Vorsh, Abby Thorne, and Ryan in the exact same room.
Oh no, I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah, it's unfortunately though when the CIA carry out those projects, they have to pick one of them to inject all of the racism into, and they had to pick Vorsh for that one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
So, Storm has actually never left. Hello, Storm. Please feel free to say hello to everyone and introduce yourself for the listeners that don't know you.
Which is everyone.
Pretty much. I'm Storm, and I'm debating whether to murder Hope with a wiffle bat from South Park.
Not the wiffle bat, no!
Oh, the deadly weapon.
Oh wait,
Let's
you
take a while.
can't murder Hope. We need her. She's vital. She's our friend.
Watch me!
Who
She
will
edits
edit the podcast?
Yeah. She's the only one who edits.
One of you's gonna have to learn. Well,
I'll
I
just
have to
give
come back
up.
to life.
If I have to edit the podcast, I'll just give up.
Yay! No one wants to do my job because it takes so much time and effort.
I nominate Dark Disha.
Effort,
Listen.
time. I just don't want to
Listen,
learn.
Hope edits the podcast. I manage the Patreon and put the episodes up, and Ryan.
Provides all of the content.
Ryan's our mascot. Like, we all have a little chart. Like, Ryan, listeners, Ryan may live in your phone, but Ryan lives on our phone. We've all got matching charms of Ryan that just sit on our phones.
You know, it's cute.
I'm just going to say this right
He's the
now. We're
mascot.
probably never going to get that big, but if we do, I want to make a little phone charm that's just me.
Honestly, I think that's adorable, and it needs to be a thing.
Anyway.
I do think it's cute you think this isn't Ryan's podcast and you're just here for the ride.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Storm. I just want to make things very clear. Please ignore the smell of bleach in the guest room. We cleaned it thoroughly after Arcticia has murdered the last two guests. And in case...
I would never do that.
Wait, is that why we don't see the guests anymore?
Do you not remember?
Wait, wasn't the? I'm pretty sure the last guest we had was my boyfriend, who I'm pretty sure I've seen since.
Yeah, but I haven't seen them, so...
Yeah, exactly. And we haven't seen Ember either, but I found several cogs, gears, and a lot of oil that I had to clean up. So we've
Why
got
would
the
Ember
sarcophagus
have
on
cogs?
standby.
Why would that be oil?
Sorry, not Ember, Cody, my brain.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Cody's the robot, you dumb.
Yeah, yes. Sorry, we found that after you killed Cody, and we haven't seen Ember, so we think you've killed both the guests you've had on.
Wait, no one told me Cody was a robot. What?
Yeah, Ryan, Cody came before you. Cody's the podcasting robot.
Oh,
You are the advanced podcasting human.
I am the... All right, fuck it. That is my role. That is my place. Fuck it.
I'm glad this is a bonus episode. Away with 8 minutes of pre-roll bullshit.
You can edit this out.
I could, but this is funny enough to keep it. Or just make a Patreon-only edit of the episode.
I mean, it is a Patreon.
Yes, I know, but if it wasn't... and welcome to Chaos Hour, Storm.
No.
No.
Still.
Okay, no. Well, the episode is over. I hope you all enjoyed listening.
What fate Amaroka? What fate my wife?
No.
Exactly.
No.
I said hello, what are you talking about?
There's an episode of Stargate we watched that made me want to rip out my eyes.
It was also the last one you were delirious for when you watched.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't even remember what episode that was. I don't have any drops from it at all.
I
Yeah,
think
no.
this episode.
Hope, shut the fuck up.
What fate?
No.
I didn't even.
It's fine. That's reasonable. Oh god.
This is the entire opening, by the way. I just downloaded the entire opening.
Why?
Please stop.
We're gonna listen. I don't think Patreon usually gets copyrighted, but somehow I think that we get us copyrighted.
I can just mute my own audio stream.
No.
It sounds like you downloaded the most crushed version of it as well.
It's probably. I didn't download the 4Kids version.
What?
Oh.
Some background for this. As we all are aware, on the 6th of August 1945, the United States dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima, and following on the 9th, we had the dropping on Nagasaki.
Not that far back.
And
We don't need to
the
start this far
resulting-
back.
The resulting radiation brought about a strange change in Japan.
No.
The history of anime.
No, the history of anime is fucking someone trying to copy Disney, and that's actually true.
There's also tentacle porn involved in there somewhere.
Tentacle porn was way before anime. They made artwork of that.
Yeah, I know.
Ryan?
I mean, in seriousness, a big part of anime as well is basically like you know how we make on the regular episodes where a recurring bit of ours is how we're sponsored by the Vancouver Tourism Board.
And
Yes.
what do you mean bit?
It's true. You not got your check yet from the tourist board?
No, I haven't got it yet.
That's how I paid rent.
Yeah.
I mean, a big part of anime as well is also like a tourism thing for like, hey, come to Japan, isn't it cool? Just like the anime. Do not stay here, go home afterwards.
I mean, there are actually like regional mascots that are just straight up anime characters. Like, it's interesting.
To quote next month's bonus episode, which is more anime, fucking the town of Ori literally teamed up with the anime set in Ori, and you can see girls and panzer standees around the town. Like, they literally based the town in the anime.
I just like the giant fucking Gundam statue. The only thing I care
Well, it's
about.
actually not just that. What you don't actually know is that those are actual members of the JSDF, and they will
Really?
be called up on time during time of war.
Oh, our friends in the JSGDF returning from getting elf pussy in the wild.
Oh god.
There's gotta be some weird like Japanese self-defense force isekai anime.
Yes,
There is.
that's what I'm referencing.
Yeah,
It's
no,
called
there
Gate.
is.
Wait, there is?
Yes,
Yes.
it's called Gate. It's a real show. That's what I'm joking about.
I didn't even know that was a real fucking thing.
No, that's a real
It's
thing.
called Gate GCAN or something.
Okay, reminder to look that up after the
No,
show.
it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it. Okay.
Yeah.
The first movie from this studio. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, it was my first time watching this movie, and all I could say for basically like 90% of this movie was like, huh, I've seen this before.
I mean, I haven't, but even I could tell that this was definitely written not as a movie.
This is basic. I don't know what happens later on in the other movies. I haven't seen the rest of Rebuild yet. Although I do know some different shit happens later on. This first movie is basically, hey, here's the first few episodes of the anime.
Yeah, it's a retelling and a setup for later on.
Yeah.
There are some notable changes, which, oh boy, when I tried to look into like some of the exact details, I went down a rabbit hole of atoms and impacts and survivors, and oh nope.
So all I did is so for reference, listeners, I've never watched Evangelion, and so so after I watched this, I did I read the plot and I was like, it's based off the first, right? I'm like, wait, this is so it was reading like a TV show that was a movie because it was a TV show that wasn't.
Yes.
Listeners, what if a movie was a TV show?
By the way,
Life was but a dream.
Well, I've seen all of Evangelion, the TV series, and the end of Evangelion. Before this, I had never seen Rebuild. I've not seen the rest of the movies yet. So
I have seen everything, and Rebuild 4 made me cry my little heart out.
Also, since we're on the topic of movies that are definitely TV shows beforehand, Gainax did this exact same fucking thing again with Gurren Lagann.
okay, I do know that, but I've watched all of Gurren Lagann, and I am a stan for Gurren Lagann, so I don't care.
Yeah, like the first Gurren Lagann movie is literally, it's like it's not even like recreated like movie is. It's just very sped up. Most of it is very sped up shots of just the entire anime verbatim.
Yes.
That's kind of a common theme. Shaft did it with the Madoka movies. The first two are just retellings. Same with Shoujo.
Well, no, like the first Gurren Lagann movie is not a retelling at all. It is literally just.
Oh, they haven't even.
We have taken footage.
It is essentially the anime, yeah.
Cut shit out and did a montage of certain bits, and then right at the end, we did a different end fight for the first arc. We did a different fight.
You could almost just watch the ending, essentially.
And then. Okay. Then, curiously, for the second movie, which is the second arc of Gurren Lagann, they basically rushed the entirety of the plot in the first hour, again, reusing clips, and then for, the second hour of the movie, they're like, and now, here we go! Blank slate, we are now new movie! Like entire, which what was like the end 10 minutes, like the final fight in the anime, we've now stretched out to an hour and made it an entirely fucking different thing.
It's really good though. It is really good. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking weird, but
it's weird how they get there, but once they get there, I'm like, ah, boy, for it.
but yeah. Anyway,
Visit
all that
Canada.
to say, Rebuild is not that. Rebuild is an actual retelling. It is all new, animated, and new. Not everything's drawn again. You know, it's all
Yep.
fancy, shiny new stuff.
Yeah. And
There's a lot
visit
of
Canada. See the Red Sea. Hear the cicadas. See the line of UN tanks and submerged train tracks and buildings in the. I don't think we're in Canada anymore, guys.
Okay,
What do you mean? It's definitely Canada. It's got the great forests and the
Sea of Blood.
Yeah. I mean, come on. The Sea of Blood. Well, I think that was us. That one. I think we left that there, but
the giant white dude, like the giant chalk man that's escaped from Dorset, just lying on a hill.
Hey, you can't call me that. That's rude.
The thing with this is there's so much detail packed into every shot, and so many shots would be here longer than most listeners would want to listen to if we went into everything.
no, it's like
We're not going to.
We've become Dark Souls lore channels where we analyze every single.
We're not doing a 16-hour video about why that guy has a fucking foot. Like everyone.
No, we've already done this. Do you not remember? We already pivoted to Dark Souls when we solved the mystery of the Heineken can and the bicycle.
Oh god.
Fuck, you're right. We did mention that.
That
is still something that cracks me up in Dark Souls 2. It is that one wall texture with a Heineken can on it that's still in Scholars of the Lost Sin. Fucking whatever it's called, the fucking Persona 5 Royal version of Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2 Royale.
Dark Souls 2.
That's it.
Dark Souls 2 redarkening.
Look at Dark Souls have Heineken. Like, T2 has a coconut.
I just think that fucking Heineken can is just emblematic of everything wrong with what the B team did on
Dark Souls 2. Okay, am I going to defend
just
Dark
because
Souls
you have
2?
no taste.
Okay, no. I like Dark Souls 2. It's the worst one, but it's like
I like Dark Souls too, but
it's very much a case of we have the B team here and it shows.
yeah,
Listen.
no taste.
The worst one is Dark Souls.
Well, clearly the first one is Elden Ring.
The worst one is the original Demon Souls, because it makes you want to kill yourself.
Well, I'm gonna murder you with wiffle bat, so...
The original Demon Souls is actually the easiest. What do you want to...
Really? I was doing a bit.
Goddamn kids aren't even playing Kingsfield.
Oh god. Hey, did you keep that one pie from like 6 hours ago? No?
Fuck you, buddy.
Anyway, before we start pivoting on to me pretending I've ever played a Kingsfield game, Evangelion. There's a boy.
Yeah, we got a pretty woman driving a very sexy Alpine to meet someone.
Yes.
I mean, it's not that sexy.
I don't know. I think it's dope. It is the dumb. It's a dumb.
The reason I'm saying that is because it's busted up as shit. Because
it's not busted up at the start.
Because Masato is a bad driver.
Sorry, what was her name?
Misato.
So we are introduced to the character who is entirely not problematic at all in any way, because all of these characters are not problematic at all.
Don't worry about it. I think the problematic scene is next in that Shinji that we cut to character number 2, a schoolboy trapped in the middle of nowhere who has a sheet of paper.
Exactly. Could transition have saved her? It's Shinji Ikari.
I mean, I'm going to say this now. Shinji Ikari is at the same time the transest girl to have ever not transitioned her gender.
What?
But also the gayest boy around.
I don't get that at all. I just get kid who is lonely.
Maybe we should slow it down a bit and actually establish what the hell is going on in Evangelion. Because you're jumping a few leaps and bounds now.
So the world is currently kind of fucked.
Seas of blood.
Storm of blood.
Shinji has received a photo. He's received
Sexy letter
from an adult woman with lipstick on it saying, "Hey, Discord kitten, come meet me with my car. Don't tell your family about it."
Yeah.
I mean, how can he tell his family?
Yeah, this is Misato's only really problematic thing. She does this, unlike in the regular, unlike in the OG TV
No,
series.
no,
Okay, I haven't watched any of. I haven't
Oh,
watched
she does a
that.
lot of problematic shit in
No,
this
I know.
movie.
Yeah, but it's not an Evangelion level though.
Yeah, it's not like the shit she does in the anime.
Hey guys, hope you like pedophilia. Anyway,
No, it's not
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're bad.
Rusty, I'm adding you onto the list of people to murder with bad.
To be fair though, Shinji is about to leave. Like he's about to say, "Fuck this shit. I'm not waiting around. No matter what you may be, you may be promising me estrogen, you may be promising to help me get out from my abusive parents."
I've been waiting an hour and you haven't shown up yet.
Okay, I really don't get the Shinji's trans thing currently.
It's kind of a running bit that just about every trans person that watches Evangelion just goes, egg.
Alright.
Stop turning people into egg.
Okay, we're kind of skipping ahead to some stuff that's not in this movie, but there's nothing in the text that says Shinji
Right.
is trans. There is definitely stuff in the text if he's not trans that he's gay. Though.
Yeah.
And I will not have this disputed.
Okay, I just currently have very lonely person who would start for any form of love
It's
and
okay.
affection.
We're not there. We're not
Okay.
there yet in this movie,
Alright.
so don't worry about it.
Shinji has a hallucination.
No, I'm fairly certain Shinji's the straightest character in anime.
I thought that would be Gun Dicko Chungus, the most muscly man around to ever be.
But yeah, there's a big blast. America's come back. They're dropping another atomic bomb.
It's great. We get to watch the fact that the UN is operating Ospreys, which, oh dear, I'm amazed none of them are broken down yet when being chased around by the fucked up monster with a skull for a face that has appeared.
Yeah.
We right here we have some early access footage of Ace Combat 8 as we watch these planes try and fucking take down the Angels. Guess what? Doesn't fucking work.
I'm gonna be honest. On the side of the military here, which is weird to say, why would they think it wouldn't work?
Probably because the other ones they have not had much luck
Yeah,
against.
but what else do they have right now?
Yeah, they're like barraging it with missiles. They're sending Ospreys. I mean, I don't know why they send a fucking Osprey after it, but that's a different thing. But they sent, they got jets. They got everything.
MRs, tanks, everything is.
Yeah.
Like they are doing the fire everything meme from Star Trek.
Well, I've noticed one thing is missing though, and that is I haven't seen Colonel Jack O'Neill, Samantha Carter, Daniel Jackson, and
They don't have jurisdiction.
anywhere.
It's not space or Canada.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's a whole like UN task force to deal with the Angels.
Yeah,
I'm
they
sure
still
probably
haven't
send
revealed the
them down.
Stargate to the general public. Like the Stargate's still an America program only. They're looking for like how to kill angels. They're just like looking around like stealing Gould stats and be like, nope.
But yes, so the US sends its forces, and basically it's just this feels like animation porn to show like explosions.
It is half the entire movie is animated.
Absolutely. This is just them being like, "Yo, look at this shit."
Which is
we can
cool.
do now.
It's cool.
Imagine what Evangelion would have looked like if we hadn't run out.
I
of money.
don't know about
budget.
this. Did they run out? Oh, okay.
They ran out of budget,
Yeah.
Like in like episode 24, 25, and 26, there's some scenes that are just either
Which episode? Sorry,
No
which
anime.
episode is this movie up to?
1 to 7 roughly.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they've had
It's like
budget
the
while
first
I've
few
been watching
episodes,
it.
yeah. To sort of put that in context, Ryan, I won't spoil too much if you want to go back and watch the show, but there is literally a part in the finale where they literally run out of budget to the point that they are pointing a camcorder at pieces of paper and doing drawings and literally just showing pages from the script.
Avant-garde.
I
Right.
know what scene you're talking about. It wasn't pages from the script, but it was something on that same effect. Yep.
But I mean, it's been a while since I watched it, so I'm probably getting it slightly wrong. But
it's basically they
it
ran
is
out of
basically
money.
like, yeah, we are pointing a camcorder at paper at this point.
For what it's worth, when it comes to Neon Genesis, the original series, I do enjoy the ending, and I do consider it its own thing, separate from End of Evangelion.
Congratulations.
Clapping.
I know about that meme thing, but I kind of like the idea of ending a show like that. Like that sounds kind of cool.
Especially because the show itself does delve into a lot of heavy topics, like ending on a hopeful note instead of a depressing one is
Good.
yeah. Especially when some material I do know tends to go in the opposite direction, where it ends on a hopeful note, but then goes right back to the, I guess, nihilistic response.
Yeah, End of
Just-
Evangelion is very definitely the case of, okay, we finished the show. Oh god, who let Anno back in the building? Oh god, Anno, please! Anno, please see your therapist! Go to therapy and stop making
Okay,
more
so I know a lot
Evangelion.
about what happened to Anno, and I can't tell that. Anno did get a therapist.
Yeah.
He also got a wife, and he became a much happier person, which is why this has a very different tone.
Oh yeah, him not doing that is what is why he ended Evangelion.
Yeah, no, everyone got so mad about it. Him and the studio got death threats over it.
Oh god, yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, the OG death threat sending. But back in the movie we're watching, Shinji nearly gets every foot fetish stream by nearly being stepped on by a monster as it just strikes through the wreckage of all the military.
Okay.
Let's let them make a
Fuck's
fetish, not a
sake.
foot fetish.
I ain't saying it's my fetish, I'm saying it's someone's fetish.
But why are you
Look, we
bringing
don't
it
have the
up?
timestamp video on it, so how can we really know?
And meanwhile, basically caught in the middle of all of this crossfire and probably going to die if he doesn't get out of here soon.
Shinji.
Suddenly a car pulls up and a grown-ass woman is like, "Hey, kitten, it's my Discord kitten. Come in my car."
I didn't get that from the interaction.
No, I'm just like,
You're doing a
In the
bit, I
movie,
know.
no.
We all hate.
it's a come on. The fucking photograph is.
Oh, yeah,
creepy as
that's
Yes,
shit.
creepy.
and it is the worst thing she will
That's
basically
creepy.
do on that front in this timeline.
Okay, that's very good. I am very glad to hear.
Yeah, no, Misato is going to be
Misato's going to therapy in this timeline too. We like that.
something like that. Yes.
Then we get to the end of the movie. Well, that was a fucking lie.
Well,
So yeah, kid, get in my fucking car or you're gonna die.
while they're driving away, the military continue Operation Fire Everything. Like,
Yeah, and then they drop literally like a fucking nuke.
yeah, they drop an N2 mine, which
Did they actually drop a nuke on it?
No, they don't drop a nuke.
it's called an N2, which my notes say, "Hey babe, new nuke just dropped."
It's got all the power of a nuke without the radioactive capacity of a nuke.
Okay, that does actually make a lot of sense because I mean, not just in this, but also at the start of Evangelion, I'm like, yo, how do you evade a nuke by just being like, yo, duck your head down? in
So
the car
explosive
and
power, but no like
GTA.
radiation. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Simple.
exactly. It's the nuke that you can avoid the same way you can avoid the cops in GTA 5.
It's the nuke that doesn't kill you instantly.
I mean,
Unless you're in the blast radius.
unless you're in the blast radius. Unless you're in the blast radius. Unless you're in the blast radius.
And
I mean, it does like fuck up her car quite considerably.
Yep.
it's fine. She has duct tape. And I think everything's
But she just sort of tapes it together, sort of like it's a fucking like I don't know, like Soviet bloc like Trabant.
Here's the thing: it is a
Well,
French car from the 80s.
When I was out with my friends one time, one of them crashed her mom's car into a parking pole in a multi-story car park, and we just taped it kind of back up. So it does work.
Yeah,
I have video evidence. I'll show you at some point.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a difference between like crashing into like a lamppost
Nah,
and
same
like being caught in the blast.
I mean, the thing is, all that's really happened is the car has basically been rolled over. So it basically has the
Okay,
same kind of damage as if
fine.
you stick your car in a ditch and roll it because you're an idiot.
And before
Haven't
that,
rolled
we
my car
do.
yet.
Before that, we do get our first shot of Gendo and Koza. With Gendo doing the glasses pose we've all come to know him for.
Exactly. All the military people are like, damn it, it's not working. What else could we do? If only we had another guy. Hey, oh god, I'm going blind. The weird light keeps reflecting off that guy's glasses up there.
Yeah, that is very much the anime trope of glasses are the most reflective substance in the fucking universe.
Yeah. Yeah, they work, man. Sorry, go on, Hope.
Misato may have been a little creepy to Shinji. However, I want her drip. What she is wearing.
I bet you that
So good.
that outfit is like so expensive. I bet you that
dripped
outfit
out.
is
She is
absurdly
dripped out.
expensive.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, she is literally like a military commander in like basically what is established to be like one of the creme de la creme.
the UN's top secret military bullshit.
Yeah, girl gets fucking paid, right?
She gets
Probably.
paid, but she lives like that. What? Okay.
She's bought an 80s French car and then electrified
Well,
it somehow.
I
So
can-
yeah, that's where all her money is. In the fucking car.
I can explain. She looks like that, right? It's very simple. Wikipedia
Okay.
says major depressive disorder, also known as clinical depression, is a mental
Anyway,
disorder.
getting back to Neon Genesis, or Evangelion, whatever the hell it is we're talking about.
I mean, we do get some more animation porn because we see the angel, and oh boy, I hope you love your monster body horror, as a fresh skull just forces its way through the skin of the angel under the old skull.
That's great. Like
Yeah.
that was
With
Yeah.
red glowing eyes.
Yummy.
Red glowing eyes of
I
doom.
wish my body could do
Yeah.
that when I was ill.
Yeah, I mean that would be the best cure for tummy hurt. Your eyes just glow, and a second tummy just pushes your first one out the way.
Tummy hurt.
That's what you said you had.
I said my
last week.
stomach hurts. Anyway, Evangelion. So
If I get... Imagine us staying on topic more than 3
it would
minutes.
be nice. So
Look, for the sake of your health, keep it on topic or I will murder you with wiffle bed.
I can foresee this will end in my death because if you wanted a podcast where we stay on topic, I am very afraid you have joined the wrong
see, I
podcast.
try. I try. I try.
Like I said, this is Ryan's podcast.
We're having a reversal of fortune. This time it's the guest killing one of the hosts as opposed to the other way around. But yeah, we do
I know.
kind of get a dead
I know
scene
I've let you down.
where with Misato and Shinji, if it sucks, hit the bricks, and they hit the bricks hard, and we get some exposition from them about who they are, their character, and Shinji's dad. And we also,
Who's a lovely guy who loves his son.
yeah, Shinji's dad has got me down bad.
Okay.
He's all that I want.
No, seriously,
It's a real
no,
chat.
fuck off.
Shinji, can't you see you're not just the girl for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm not.
Fuck you.
Hey, Storm, can I borrow that wiffle bat?
You may.
Frosty, I think we're both gonna die on this podcast tonight.
I feel like pretty happy that I got somebody who's working with me.
We've made a huge mistake.
We have. Dinner tomorrow?
You certainly have.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's Reaper from
Oh
the
no,
Overwatch.
I really hate them.
Okay. So, as well as a bit of exposition from Shinji Misato about stuff, we also see Gendo and his buddy, who you'll later find out is called Fuyutsuki. They're narrating about how this conflict is part of the big ongoing conflict between angels who took the fruit of life, which is why we can't really kill them very well, versus the humans who took the fruit of wisdom, which...
I don't know if I agree with that trade.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
bad trade.
basically to sum this up, like Anno sort of skimmed the Bible and went, I don't really get it, but
Anna basically saw all the crosses and went, those are cool. I guess I should read the book. Oh wow, this is really stupid. She lusted after her lovers, for their shafts were as donkeys? Okay, never mind.
something about some dude coming on the floor. I think I'll save that one for later.
Where's my oh. There we are.
What little I do know about the biblical references, I do think the angels do work in that regard because from what I know of them, the angels themselves are very otherworldly and alien beings. Like maybe in cosmic horrors sort of thing.
The thing is very weird because, again, having swam down in the deep to find the deep lore, they are just it's really deep and complicated, and
Yeah, that's.
we don't know.
Didn't I
There's
hear
a lot
somewhere
that's
that he
been-
just thought it looked cool and that was it? That was the answer.
Yeah, most of it is
Yeah.
just he thought it looked cool.
Which I am way more okay with that than, like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see a lot of crosses and crucifixion. The deep lore mainly is about stuff involving First Impact and the stuff that happened way before. Basically, the deep lore is all about the background, so you can mostly ignore it.
from what I've gathered from the internet, the most important thing about Evangelion is which one of the two underage
boy.
main characters.
Anyway,
Yeah,
moving right along.
Also, on that point, I have no choice. They both suck currently.
Also, their children.
Yes.
Also, their children. Also, their children.
Yes.
Well, one of them is. One of them's something.
We're not talking about that. Spoilers. Spoilers. We'll get into it.
See, I know some stuff because of like osmosis.
Shinji and Misato make their way to Nerve, where Misato gives Shinji his "Welcome to a top secret intelligence agency, your guide to how not to fuck things up." Which, even in the apocalypse, they have still managed to have time to put "printed in Japan" on their
I
paperwork.
mean, I'm going to be honest. I feel
Yeah.
like that's just a guarantee. It will tell you where it's from, and you better fucking respect it.
On that note, Hope, I do also like that Misato mentions her insurance. Like, even though this world is really gone down the shitter, like, some remnants of normalcy do still remain in this world, which
Well,
is
that's actually kind of
always
like.
nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. When the world is this fucked, how the fuck does an insurance company stay afloat?
Well, I think more in the sense that humanity has been able to endure in spite of the angel attacks and despite all the...
No. Insurance companies, in particular, is what I'm saying. Is because you see the way insurance companies normally make money is that
Most people probably can't get insurance against angel damage.
yeah, but I'm like that's gonna be like it's gonna be like 90% of fucking insurance claims. At
Yeah,
this
that's-
point are angel damage, and Tokyo has put the city
See,
underground
you
again.
seriously
and, like, got
think
injured
the
during
insurance
this.
companies pay out? They just claim that it was an act of angel, not an act of angel damage, and that's all that has to happen.
Yeah, they just invoke the active angel clause and tell you to go fuck yourself. Like, unless you are like someone like Misato, who is actually in said clandestine organization.
Like,
and say,
I was going to say, I imagine if you're
What?
actually in the organization, they probably have some way of like giving your family or something some money.
yeah.
Like that makes sense.
Yep, exactly. Misato's family, we're very sorry for your loss. Here is this really shitty Dodge.
Your daughter was insured to the value of 2 Xboxen.
Oh, I mean that's more than I'm insured for.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they are in the world's longest elevator.
Yeah, the world's longest elevator, and we see proof that we are actually in the Stargate universe. Because at the bottom of the elevator, there's a pyramid.
No, that means we're in the Destiny universe, actually.
Oh, god damn it.
There's a pyramid, and there's a shitload of strawberry jam.
Do not eat the strawberry jam.
Do eat the strawberry jam.
We might not be able to eat the strawberry jam, but there is something quite nice inside that strawberry jam. And that is our goal. Let's go.
I do want to point out just for a second, though, the movie is just jacking its budget all over the screen. Like, the movie is just, like, wielding... You know where I'm going with the metaphor. But, like...
No, I don't know
even,
what you're
like,
talking
the
about.
transit tunnels...
Explain.
Okay, the movie has a massive dip.
Alright, I didn't think
the
you were
budget
actually
is
going to
fucking-
explain. I was being, yeah, alright, never mind, moving on.
But yeah, like, even the transit tunnels that we see for just a few seconds, the detailing on them is absolutely fucking insane.
To try and illustrate Hope's point about going into phallic imagery,
No!
the movie does... I will murder you. The movie does blend a lot of 3D and 2D imagery. Sometimes it works quite well, like with some of that Hope mentioned. Sometimes it doesn't, like there's a bit of jank between it. It does get better as the movies go on, but I do like that they included it in this movie. It's a very unique style that they went for, which I do enjoy.
It's also interesting because I think I don't know, but I assume this is one of the first times or early attempts of doing this kind of thing.
This movie came out in 2007, I want to say. And it was this studio's very first production, so...
I don't remember
Yeah.
seeing any like 3D, 2D anime stuff.
Like,
might have
the
been
transit
some-
hub is the perfect example, how you've got the 2D backgrounds, the 3D...
But look,
actual
I mean, I
hub.
don't think I remember seeing it before this or time period.
Oh,
So
right,
I'm-
right.
So I'm wondering if this is one of the
It might
first
have been-
ones.
Might have been a few instances of 3D being used in anime before, but I can't think of any which managed to...
I mean, the big one I can think of that really sort of kicked it off as well is Fate Zero, and Fate Stay Night did that a lot as well, but that came much
Yeah,
later
that's your teens. We're in...
yeah.
We're 2007 for this movie. But you are quite
Yeah,
right.
those anime are like, if this is like, yo, we've got budget, those anime are, yo, we've got budget.
Yeah, we've got that fake gacha money.
Yeah.
But you are quite right, though. Swimming in the strawberry jam, can I just say, hello, Professor Akagi?
Can I say I don't like Professor Akagi?
Yeah, but she looks hot. The wetsuit's a good look on
Yeah.
her, though.
I don't like this character because they're evil or bad.
Look, you could dress up a turd, but she's still a fucking turd.
I'm sorry, you've got two sapphics here, and you have a hot professor lady in that.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Listen.
I love this.
She can corrupt me.
I love this podcast because Still just like I'm so happy. Still, thank you.
Look, it's almost like I have issues with a fucking scientist who uses child soldiers or something.
Hey.
That's why we've been watching Gundam together. It's great.
Okay, come on. We've all got our problems, all right?
All
Yes,
right.
your problem is I'm going to murder you with a wiffle bat.
Ryan, I think we found our third member for Gundam is gay. We bring Storm
Yes,
on. and
Gundam is
make
very
him-
gay.
Yeah, we
Like I
make...
told you this, Gundam is really fucking gay.
The original series
No, this is our
Gundam-
spin-off.
The original series Gundam is two men basically so in hatred but in love with each other. That's the first series.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right, I'm here to talk about the gay stuff. You're here to talk about Gundam, and Storm is here to be very angry about all
I
the
didn't
child
talk about the
soldier
gay
shit.
stuff. I fucking
Alright, yeah, alright. Sure.
Chara is
I also have a note at this point, and I don't remember why I wrote it. It just says, no hope, don't MILF Mama.
I know what
Oh,
this is because we
sick.
watched this together.
Oh my
And
god.
the note is, poor Shinji, he's now alone in a room with two older women. Oh god, Frosty, Shinji has infiltrated MILF Manor.
Fuck
Oh,
off,
for
like
fuck's
both
sake.
of you. Just, I am.
We watched MILF Manor
You
together. It
watched
was an
MILF
experience.
Manor? Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to know. I don't need.
On the topic of Ritsuko Akagi,
Yes.
I do find it interesting that how Misato presents herself and how Ritsuko presents herself are very different. Misato tries to be affable, tries to be friendly, and Ritsuko is,
Is like, fuck off.
He's a bitch.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's why I said. I couldn't fix her, but she could hella corrupt me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It was a bad joke the first time.
Yep, and it was a bad
But
joke
yeah.
the third and the second.
It's a 10-second scene, but before Shinji gets like dragged into a dark room, Shinji's dad, we know he's important. We know this Gendo guy's important because he has his own private lift.
Yeah, he does.
Also,
Like-
it's not just that. Every single scene so far where he's been shown at all, he is imposing and commanding the entire shot.
Yes.
Yes, that's fine.
And
He,
he's also always doing the according to Kikaku pose.
It's also
every
just-
yes,
time.
but you're
Means
missing the
plan.
point. He has his own private lift.
Like having your own, like you're in your own secret base and you have your own secret lift within the secret base. That is baller.
Yeah.
Well, of course he
very
has his
hard on
own lift,
himself.
because he might accidentally run into his own son and have to make small talk with him.
Listen, audience, I have some advice for you guys I need to give you. When two older women drag you into a dark room at the bottom of a secret base
Run.
And say we have to show you something, run before the box cutters and the handcuffs come out.
Well, no, my advice for you there is, if you are under the age of 18,
Run.
If you are over the
Run.
age of 18,
Run.
consider whether or not you're
Run.
into this and sign a consent
Run.
form and
Run.
Yeah, you need to decide
Well,
whether.
discuss your safe word, discuss your boundaries and your safe word, and
And this is why Frosty's going to get murdered one day.
You need to listen, audience. You need to discuss whether or not the theoretical need to have your mind blown through physical intimacy is worth the risk of having your mind literally blown because these two women are going to do some horrible shit.
Or just like, I don't know.
Okay, I hope you get the wiffle bat, Frosty, you get the concrete
Yeah,
shoes.
or just like, I don't know, drink some Pepsi and eat a burger and feel as for field. That's all I do.
And this is why we're very glad to have Ryan on the podcast because we'd never have to cancel it as he's been locked in a BDSM dungeon. Just
I mean, I've seen one.
Anyway,
yeah, my next few notes now are just get in the robot shit.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that.
that is what follows when both Ritsuko and Misato ask Shinji to get in the robot.
yeah, Shinji.
Get in the robot. Get in the fucking robot. Stop being a pussy. Get in the fucking
Hey, how
robot.
about-
Stop using all of these excuses like, oh, I'm literally a child. I have never piloted a robot before. Why are you asking me to do this? I am a school child. I'm not a soldier. You have an entire military. Why can't you just find, I don't know, like...
Someone who's willing to volunteer.
Why don't you pay for a child
Yeah.
therapist?
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
I assume there's a major reason why it's Shinji, but like we're not going to explain anything to you. Getting the robot is all.
Okay, yeah, I know why, but
He doesn't.
At this point, yes.
But as much as everyone will be distracted by getting the robot Shinji, the meme, I know Storm and Ryan both mentioned it, but we get like the ultimate scene, and I want you to put a pin in this for like 3 movies.
Oh,
because this is the first time Shinji and Gendo are on screen together. And Gendo is up high, he is distant, and he is imposing. Shinji is down low, he's small, and he's quivering. It's just highlighting the absolute difference between father and son. And Gendo's even behind glass to just add like another layer between him and his son.
Also, I think as well from memory as well from this, and also like the series itself, is I'm pretty sure that even most of the time that they're in the same scene together, Gendo talks about Shinji. He does not talk to Shinji.
Yeah,
This is
much.
Yeah, it's part of the themes, it's part of the thing, and yeah, Shinji has no choice but to look up at his
It feels to
Yes.
me like Gendo treats Shinji as something he made, so he owns, rather than like something like a
exactly.
like many cis
100%,
parents of trans people.
or many cis parents of cis people, or anyone of anyone.
It's almost like being a shitty parent is universal.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
To those of you who have shit parents and do need adoption, I'm your mum now.
No, go away. Don't, no.
Alright, Ryan, get the
Yeah,
awful
no, I'm getting the baseball bat at this point.
Yeah, get the yellow mini. Get the
Hang
yellow
on.
mini, Matt.
We're going to keep constantly yelling at you, Shinji, to get in this robot. Or, alright, okay, that's not working. Bring out the blackmail!
Oh,
What?
Shot alert.
Oh.
I mean, you mentioned it, Storm. You mentioned this, that how Ritsuko and Akagi are 2 completely different people. But, like, when Shinji refuses, one goes off to the left, one goes off to the right. Like, there's a gulf, there's a difference in their motivation, and
Yeah.
we also see Shinji has abandonment issues. Like, he's getting flashbacks to being left crying and abandoned at a train station and worrying about not being needed.
I do think it's especially fucked because you have Ritsuko who's only using Shinji as a utility, and Misato who's try to warm up the Shinji.
Yeah.
Which does entirely fly in the face of what she's doing now by asking him to pilot this robot that he has no idea how to pilot.
Misato is trying to build Shinji up and doesn't know how.
I also think she's just using him as well. She's using him in a different way. As of this point, as far as like,
I think it's more of a case of she's trying to be both Shinji's boss and his best friend, and that really doesn't work.
I think also a big part of it for Misato as well is that she is kind of using. She is using Shinji, but I think a big part of it for her is that in order to be able to live with herself, she has to at least try and convince herself that she is. Well, okay, I'm making him a child soldier, but I'm at least trying to, be nice to him, be good to him. I'm trying to be a good person to him. I'm a good person, right?
The problem with that is you brought up something which we have absolutely no context for. Like, all we know of Misato so far is that she works at Nerve and that she's trying to convince Shinji to get the position.
As far as I know, all I know at the moment is it's someone who is employed to literally get this kid in a robot, and that's all I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
So this is kind of a Eva problem, is unless you go digging for Misato's backstory, you actually won't find it. Misato's backstory is annoyingly fucking hidden away. Misato's thing is that she has daddy issues. Her dad basically kind of used her and treated her badly and didn't really bring her in on stuff. And then Misato's dad went and got himself fucking killed in Second Impact. But one of his last acts was to save her life, kind of, by telling her to hide in a locker.
What would that not be in the movies at some point?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I know that was in the original Neon Genesis.
Yeah, that comes up in the original, and that's the only time it ever comes up.
All right, thank you for letting me know that. But
That is a minor flaw of
At
storytelling
this
from
point
Ava
in
that often-
time, as from this movie perspective and from my perspective, it's literally just someone doing their job to get the kid in the robot and still
Yep.
using him.
I will say this: rewatching this movie made me spot one hell of a cool detail about all the Ava pilot uniforms that I never spotted before. Like you see this because obviously they're wheeling in the blackmail. Like the adults have left; it's blackmail time. Well, it's motivation time, and on the shot we see of Ray on the gurney.
Who's Ray?
This woman being wheeled in on a gurney wearing a tight body-fitting suit has like a red gem right below their chest.
Is she dead? No, she's only mostly dead. She'll be fine.
Did you say woman?
A woman.
Let's be clear here.
Same age
Teenage
as
girl.
Shinji. Same age as Shinji. Who has clearly been fucked up in some situation. Gets wheeled in.
And yeah, she's basically half dead, and they're like, okay, Shinji, here's the deal. You get in that robot, or, well, I guess we'll have to find someone else. Hey, what's this girl on the gurney
Yeah,
doing
we'll have
here?
to let Shinji get in the robot, or we'll make Ray do it again.
And I'm like, wait, who's Ray? And Shinji's like, wait, who's Ray?
And then
Here she is!
the girl on the gurney tries to get up, looks in pain. Then the base shakes because, oh yeah, there's an angel outside, and the gurney falls down, and the girl starts bleeding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. I
Yeah,
don't care
Shinji-
who you are. If you are like part of this, where you're literally wheeling in emotional blackmail, and the person is in pain because you're using them as blackmail, like, it's like, what the fuck?
No matter how terrified you are, like Shinji is, basically any human being with like an ounce of like
Anyone who's not Jack
empathy at this
Horner.
point, anyone who's empathy at this point is like, well, fuck, I've got to get in the robot now.
Yeah, and Shinji does have that empathy in spades.
Yeah, because deep down, a lot of the characters in Ava are good people. They just struggle with
Yes,
ethics.
especially Gendo Hikari's the goodest of
I haven't watched much of Ava. I don't think it's gonna turn out he's secretly good. I really don't right now. Gonna be honest, I'm waiting for him to die.
Given what he's
Right,
given what he's done so far in the first 20, 30 minutes of the movie, that would be a really hard sell.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shinji decides enough running. Let's get in the robot, and we get more anime porn because Bolts. Again, people must have had so much fun just doing the animation.
Can you please make sure you rephrase yourself when you say that?
You're telling her to rephrase herself. The
we
irony
get
is
some
not
gorgeous
lost on her.
animation.
Yes, we do. We are absolutely spoiled by just how good it is. Like the bolts pulling out, like the walls moving, and we get the full reveal of this giant purple behemoth that is Unit 01. But it turns out
Exactly.
it's a trap. Shinji, they didn't want you to pilot the robot. They just wanted to drown you in orange Fanta.
There it is. There's the tango.
It takes two to tango.
Exactly. One giant robot and one teenage boy inside of it.
So yeah, they drown
This was
Shinji
born
and he
in you.
dies.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
drown Shinji, he dies, movie's over. Next bonus episode is Girls and Panzer to film. See you next week.
Girls and Panda, silent mail.
It's some special chemical that helps you like communicate with the
I mean-
ether.
Else
It's,
you'll pull it.
oxygen, it can, pass through it easily. You stop holding your breath or you were going to suffocate yourself and die. You can breathe this.
That
it's
water
fine.
does exist, by the way, like, in real life.
Well, no, yeah, of course, yeah, you can do that, yeah. But this is like special orange stuff that's like very specifically for
Oh, yeah.
an evil.
I'm saying I can figure out where he got the idea from.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes, I will. Yeah, I will say that you can do that. Yes. But of course, most people don't come across that. So if you're suddenly in a confined, like, airtight space,
Yeah,
and
this is
suddenly
where
being
I'm
filled with a
I'm
liquid-
still confused. Like, why don't they just tell him anything? Give him any.
No.
Like, I don't get this.
Yeah, please at least tell him about the tango before he gets in there. Otherwise, he probably might just hold his breath and die.
Might have a panic
think-
attack and fucking drown.
I think given the circumstances, they had to rush things a bit because they do give him proper training later on. But in this case,
Well, no, yeah, but you could at least be like, okay, yeah, he's clearly got to like, okay, get inside here. It's only fine when the orange stuff comes in. Now go fight. Like, come on, you've got time enough
No,
to do
there's
that.
literally an angel
right?
outside their front door. They don't have time. That's the thing.
I understand not having.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not have time to say do not? It's
No,
fine.
they
you can leave
literally
orange.
don't. They don't have time to tell him that.
I actually do agree they don't have time, but what I don't understand is why.
They had enough fucking time to spend 10 minutes being
Well,
like.
that's why they don't.
Yeah, and
that's
that
why
didn't
they
work.
don't have time. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm
Shinji spent all that time
I'm
being
not saying.
understandably
I am
pissed
not
off.
saying they're in the right. I'm
Yes.
saying they had time, but it took all that time to convince the kid to get in the robot. So now they don't have time to explain.
Yeah. I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying that's probably why. But also, why is Shinji only just finding about all of this now? And why do they need Shinji? I still don't. Like,
It's
It's fine. Don't
His
worry
dad's
about it.
ego.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All
Don't
right.
worry about it.
Unit 1 gets launched to the surface, and once again, Nerve
Yeah,
is
they
a...
fire him in the boy cannon.
They fire out...
They use the boy cannon.
Oh, fuck you, we're not doing this! We are not doing this! We are not doing this!
Anyway, Nerve does what, so we hope?
If Nerve is so secret, how can they stencil onto a street, keep clear, top secret launch lift for top secret giant robot program?
I mean, given what we learn later, it's not really top secret, it's just an everyday effect of
Yeah,
life.
it's not top secret. It's just like everyone knows about the Evas, right? Like they are big stumpy things that everyone can see, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, most people probably don't know like much about Nerve, other than they're the guys that
Live in the pyramid.
They're the guys that kill half my family every single day when they fire that robot up.
Yeah. The guys, they live in the pyramid, they fire the giant robot out of the boy cannon, and you know, what else do they do?
okay, like no.
So yeah, they fire
No.
out of the boy cannon onto the street.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you get what you wanted. It's giant robot versus monster time. Oh no, he can barely make the robot walk.
No.
Oh no.
No,
Hello,
he's
welcome
like,
to Standing Up
he's like,
School.
well, yeah,
And you failed.
yeah. It's like I don't know how to use this thing, and they're like,
Why did we think? Why did they think? Why did we think?
Yes, the one thing we didn't account for: the fact this random guy doesn't know how to use.
How
it.
can you not know how to use the giant robot, child? Did you not attend giant robot
Duh.
classes? What are you, educated in
Duh.
France?
Duh, guys, come on! You just basically like using
Like
your
riding
own
a bike.
body.
How do you run a bike?
Nanomachines.
Oh.
So yeah, Shinji basically has full-on panic attack while basically flailing and falling over.
And for his pains, he gets the arm ripped off the Ava, but it feels like it's his arm that gets ripped off.
Yeah, all right. I'm sure they're
Yeah.
going to explain why, but why?
You're psychically linked to the Ava.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah.
It's Pacific Rim. Listen, Pacific Rim basically took this concept.
Yeah, but I like Pacific Rim too, so it's fine.
It's because, well, the big problem with this fight is that Shinji is not harnessing his spiral energy.
Shinji's having to do solo piloting, which he is not trained for, and his brain cannot comprehend it. He needs to meet a Asian girl who kick his ass with a stick so he can pilot a robot again.
How about kick your ass with a stick?
Again, we're way off topic. Pacific Rim, good movie, watch it. But back on topic, Shinji is legitimately just going to die right now.
Yes, he gets the ever-living shit kicked out. The Eva gets basically trashed. He's about to die. Shots off.
Arm gone, head staved in. How is he alive? No one can do anything.
Yeah, yep, it's all connections lost. We can't get him out. He's going to die. The Ava is completely unresponsive. And then suddenly, it gets up on its own!
Hey, do you ever just want to go ape shit?
Exactly. The Ava goes sicko mode all by itself.
Regenerates its own arm.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. I really feel like that should just be an automatic feature where it does that every time it gets ripped rather than having to be, like, told to do that.
Well, that's actually an Evangelion is. It's like your self-driving car. They need a guy for legal liability reasons. They need a guy in there observing it. In case it just, like, pummels a hospital instead of the angel.
Yeah, that's Ryan's new job. He's the guy inside your phone, but he's also the guy inside your
I'm not
self-driving
taking
car.
that responsibility. But yeah, so
I thought you were going to say he's the guy in your self-driving
So the-
bus.
I'll take that responsibility. So the Ava goes apeshit and just starts ripping the angel apart.
As I put in my notes, a big AT field is like basically a big fucking force field, and it's like you're not coming through here, Mr. Evangelion.
What if I had 2 hands, bitch?
What if I goat seed your
Oh.
force field?
No! No!
Like, does it? Well, people couldn't even get that reference at this.
Yes.
For your own health and safety, don't give it a satisfaction.
But yeah, having ripped through the angel's AT field, the angel decides, fuck this shit, suicide bomb. Fucking
Yeah.
detonates.
What? Whoa! Let's be clear here. Not just a bomb.
Okay, well,
It's a bomb that explodes in the shape of a fucking cross.
Pay no attention to the
So,
giant
bomb.
cross explosions. They just look cool.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Greetings, free listeners. We hope you enjoyed that small slice of bonus episode that you got as your little treat. If you want to hear the entire episode, you need but only head over to our Patreon. Patreon.com/SGO podcast. It's the exact same as our Twitter @ and it's mentioned in our Twitter @. Of course, as always, Stargate Oversight is Hope Freyoral, Arctisha Frost, Ryan. The podcast is edited by Hope Freyoral and produced by Hope Freyoral. We hope to see you on the next one.